I'm back.
And we're also live, so be careful.
Okay, hello everybody.
Be careful what you say, sir. Sir.
Oh no, we cannot go murder everybody. No.
Sir, just be careful what you say, sir.
Taxi Fortress 37, perfect.
There we go. Bing
I'm gonna do that right now.
There we go. Bing chilling. There we go.
Bing chilling. Okay, give me. Yep. Sorry.
No Bing chilling because no webcam today. I'm not feeling up to showing my face today.
I am going to open your stream on my phone, so I actually do GTA while looking at your chat. Hello everybody. Well, how are you doing?
Nice.
Your favorite Mr. Worldwide is back. And I am here to kick
everyone's
ass
favorite Hungarian, Singaporean, Mexican, Italian.
I'm everything but Hungary, I remember.
Oh right, so it's our favorite Mexicans. Is it Singaporean?
Singaporean, Tajikistanian, everything, yes.
But is that how you refer? Is that how you refer to someone who's from Singapore? Singaporean? It feels long.
I would say maybe. I'm not 100%.
Does anyone know? Laotian? Yes, if you're from Laos.
Yes.
From Laos. I'd like to visit that place before I die. It's a very beautiful place, apparently. Oh, you're a spore. If you're from Singapore, you're referred to as a spore. Yes, like a fungus. My God. It is Singaporean. Okay, we learned something new today. It is Singaporean. Who knew?
Alright, well, there you go. Do you want to do the... What's it called? The Coyote Club now or at the end?
We'll do it at the end. Let's get warmed up here and we'll chill for a bit.
Right.
We're just chilling. Yeah, this is a rare Monday stream. This is not going to be the norm. We just decided to hang out and...
I roped in Zesty Jesus, you can thank me.
Yeah, so we're just chilling today. Yeah, I heard there's some crazy... Did you hear what's going on in Mexico? What the fuck is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? What?
They were apparently setting cars ablaze and other shit, yes.
Yeah, and that's in response to a massive drug lord getting... I think he was assassinated, yeah? Or he wasn't arrested, he was killed, I think. Either way, he's out of the picture. And as a result, Mexico is having a massive meltdown right now. You live in Jalisco? Oh my God, dude! Stay safe, cause holy shit, it's scary. Yeah, it's like basically the fentanyl king was killed or arrested. Was he killed or arrested? Refresh my memory here. I didn't really pay that much attention to it. Basically, the fentanyl king is gone.
I don't know anything about it, to be fair with you. It's almost the first time I ever heard. I only ever saw like some pictures and that's it.
Yeah, well, as a result of him being removed, Mexico is basically having a catastrophic meltdown right now because, as anyone knows,
why is that?
Because Mexico is largely controlled by drug cartels, and basically the leader of one of the largest cartels was killed, and so now you have like this massive leaderless faction. Like they cut the head off the snake, and now the body is in its death throes, and so like it's chaos right now.
I see.
Yeah, so it's pretty nutty in Mexico, and of course in the midst of a power vacuum, someone will inevitably step up and take their place. It's not like the end of the drug cartels in Mexico. They're always going to be there because there's just so much money. He died in a helicopter after a shootout. If that's true, that's wild. So.
That is wild. What the hell?
So we'll see what happens in this now present power vacuum if someone will move in and take his place. It'll inevitably happen. Yeah, there's going to be someone that takes his place, but as a result of this guy getting removed, it'll be interesting to see. Can this person get out? Okay, we're good. We just started 2026. What the hell? I mean,
by the way, you see,
it's March. Like next week is March already.
Yes, you see that glowing alien figure, by the way, next to you when you were at that dimension.
Glowing alien figure?
But back when you were topping that guy at the mansion. It was on your left when you were stopping.
Oh, what is that?
It's a collectible. There is like a few collectibles like this around the map.
I have to stop my taxi work to go get it.
Yeah. You don't have to do it now, but just keep an eye out for those because those are...
Hello. What is this thing?
Collectibles.
There's 100 of them, apparently.
Yes, around the map. Some of these are a lot harder to notice, but you do get money for each of them.
Sick. Hopefully nothing happens in Texas. I don't think we're gonna see any blowback from any negative blowback from the removal of a drug kingpin. Nothing's gonna change here. All the cokeheads that wander the streets and all the fentanyl junkies are gonna still be doing what they do best, and that is shit in the middle of a sidewalk. and get in shirtless or even completely naked street fights, hacking and slashing each other with their uncut fingernails.
Lovely.
No, the fentanyl is not going to stop flowing into America. Again, there's just too much money in drugs. Where it's not going to stop anytime soon. It ain't going to stop anytime soon. What the?
Actually, I did wonder. Should I? What's happening?
The fucking Waymo
yeah,
taxis
so
are freaking out now.
I mean, last time you blew up their control system, so of course you were.
This is just what they do now. They're all wandering around and leaderless.
Yes.
Oh my god, amazing.
No, actually, no. This is just fucking NPCs being normal. Like, do you know, by the way, how they do this kind of car? Like, how do you call this? Like coding?
They don't. I'm assuming there is no code, and it's entirely AI, and it's just like it's
No,
a
no,
scrambled fish brain, and then the cars drive around as a
No,
result
I
of
mean,
having
like
a scrambled fish
in
brain.
the game, how it actually works that these cars drive around, because you notice that they don't have any driver, right?
Right.
But there's usually at least one passenger.
Right.
So what they do, and you can actually test this if you manage to like break it properly, is that there is actually a driver, but it's made invisible. So sometimes you can get the driver out somehow, and then you can kind of kill its invisible corpse, I believe.
That's crazy. Oh no, I may have completely fucked myself and my passenger. We are going for a ride.
Well, it means that you are having the extra fee of adventure.
I look away for 2 seconds, and it was a catastrophic mistake. Don't
Did
worry.
you hear the saying that you shouldn't look off your road?
2026 Soccer World Cup's going to be a free-for-all. It's happening here in America, so it's going to be interesting to see what goes on. Like, what do you mean by it's going to be a free-for-all? In terms of who wins? Or what do you mean?
Yes.
Perhaps in terms of who wins. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be fun to see all the Fent zombies scaring away the foreigners in in our major cities. Oh my! No, the World Cup this year is in America. It's not in Mexico.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah.
We're gunning up the hill here.
So question is, 1 second, 44,337, 44,337.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be centered in LA, which is already a massive mistake because if anyone knows anything about LA, it's an absolute shithole. With Fent zombies, and the guy who asked if Fent zombies are real, yes, fentanyl zombies. There's Fent zombies in my city. You try to stay at least 20 feet away from them, and if you ever happen to get too close to one, it's not going to be a good time, because they'll start screaming at you, they'll throw shit at you, they'll throw their literal shit at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wonderfully miserable experience to get too close to a Fent zombie. And do we do anything about them? Nope. We don't.
Nope.
Okay, finally we made it back up the hill. Jesus, fucking this rain is terrible.
By the way, should I advertise what I wanted now, or rather at the end?
We'll do it later.
Right.
We'll go for a bit.
Should I tell a little spoiler about it though?
Oh yeah, sure, why not? I mean, repeating it more than once, it doesn't do any harm, so...
Yeah, so just for the viewers here, I don't know how many people are here, but hopefully enough. So what I'm doing, and what we are gonna, well, not I'm doing, but we are doing on Catch Up, which is gonna happen hopefully this Sunday, so mark it in your calendars. We are gonna talk about anime, everybody's favorite pastime activity, of course. Yay, but we... if only us talking, we're just gonna regurgitate the same points that we usually do anyway. So we figured that we should ask you, the viewers, what is your anime hot takes. So towards the end of this stream, I'll probably post my Discord link, where in my server we are collecting your anime hot takes right now, starting about now and then ending at the end of the week. And yeah, if you want to either just have your opinion pulled up, even anonymously or by yourself as by the name, then do so, enter it, and then we'll tell you why you're wrong.
Yes, exactly. I like how one guy said interest instantly lost. Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
This is why I try to avoid anime talk when I normally stream, because at least on my streams anyway, because I know like half my audience is repulsed by the existence of anime.
Well, luckily for you, that podcast is on my channel.
Yes, and where it's entirely about anime and only about anime and nothing else.
That's not entirely the case, but I definitely will say that there is a bigger portion of anime taking up my audition space, yes.
A while back, I asked what I should visit for 250 U.S. independency, Texas, but you had your eyes on Washington, as in Washington State or Washington, D.C.?
Oh, it's two different things.
Yeah, because you have Washington State, and then you have Washington, D.C. Which one did you mean? Because there's a very significant difference between the two.
Can you explain to a non-American what the fuck is the difference?
Yeah, so Washington, D.C. is our country's capital. It's basically a city.
It's a city.
And it's
Yeah.
on the East Coast.
What does DC stand for?
I don't know. I probably should know that, but I don't know what DC stands for.
D something and then C means city, or?
No, I'm not sure. But,
Okay.
Or district, District of Columbia. Yes.
Oh, okay. And then Washington State is like the entire state.
I'm stupid.
That is Washington is in.
Yeah, and then you have Washington State, which is one of the 50 states located on the West Coast. And so depending on which one you want to visit, you gotta be careful.
Wait,
First of all,
52 states?
No, there's 50. We
Why did I
have
remember 52?
territories, like we have Puerto Rico, which is one of our territories. And they want to become a state, but they have not become a state yet. And I don't know if they ever will become a state. We'll see.
I see.
Yeah, so we got 50. And actually, Canada and Greenland are going to be numbers 52 and 53 after Puerto Rico.
Do not get Canada. Canada is like a plague.
No,
like,
no,
it's
no,
gonna
no, no.
eat you
We're
from
gonna
the inside.
save Canada from themselves. Don't worry.
Okay,
we're gonna save Canada from themselves because they have gone too far. They're too far gone
Yes.
with whatever they're.
They became a light England.
It's kind of insane. Like the fact that there's just some crazy shit that happens in Canada, man. Anyways, back to Washington
I'm hearing the
D.C.
news.
Huh?
I'm on the internet as well. I know what's happening mostly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back to Washington State versus Washington D.C. If you go to Washington State, don't go to any major city in Washington State. If you think Fenton zombies are a myth, you will quickly find out that they are not a myth if you go to, say, Seattle. Seattle is a fucking shithole. It is a dump. It is overrun by drugs and hippies, and it's a terrible place to visit. However, the eastern parts of Washington State, like if you go into the more rural areas, it's very, very beautiful. Like there's a lot of beautiful places to visit in Washington State. Don't go to Minneapolis, is also terrible. Basically, just avoid any major metropolitan area in America, and you're going to have a much, much better time. A much better time than you would, say, visiting any major city like Philadelphia, Minneapolis, Chicago, Seattle. Just don't go. Trust me, it's one, insanely overpriced, ridiculously expensive, full of miserable people, violent drug addicts. Don't go. Don't go. Washington, D.C. also falls into that category of being a city full of drug-addled homeless people that will probably shank you in the street. Don't go to Washington, D.C. There's some cool sights to see in Washington, D.C. if you don't mind the smell of human feces and fentanyl zombies. Yes. Also, it rains a lot in Washington State, but that rain is... I like the rain. I have no issues with rain. Gary, you there?
Actually, is it still raining at you right now?
No, not here, not where I live, but like the West Coast, especially the Pacific Northwest, is very notorious.
How hot is it currently?
How cold is it?
How hot is it? Well, cold, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh,
What is the temperature at you
Well,
currently?
it's a cool day for us, so it's like 23 degrees centigrade right now. Like low.
It's a very pleasant weather.
Yeah, so it's a very nice day today, and it got down to around 0 last night, but that was like our last winter day that we're going to experience. Like summer's basically beginning now in Texas.
God.
Like in a couple of days, we're gonna be back up to like 30 degrees or 35
You're
degrees
also
centigrade.
already gonna be booting up the AC at home.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be turned on tomorrow, guaranteed. Meanwhile, everyone else over there on the East Coast in America finished shoveling out 2 feet of snow. Yeah, I don't envy you guys over on the East Coast right now. You guys are getting hammered by winter weather. Texas is completely safe from it.
I saw like some people don't even go to work. It's how bad is the snow is gotten?
I would assume, yeah, a lot of schools are closing, workplaces are closing.
I have some friends from there, and then they said that they don't need to go to work because it's so bad.
Yeah, they have like multiple feet of snow because of how wild
Yeah,
it
exactly.
is. Yeah.
And the hailing as well is really bad.
What should I visit then? I want to visit something significant, but it just so happens that the drug addicts are roaming near those places. I recommend visiting more natural sites. I would recommend going on like a tour to see all of the really beautiful national parks we have here. They're generally away from major cities. Honestly, go to Utah. Utah is pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, Utah is beautiful.
Utah is gorgeous, and there are 3 major national parks, all relatively close to each other, that are absolutely stellar to visit. Don't come in the wintertime, because it's usually snows too much, and you're not going to be able to get into the parks. But during the summer, like around June, July, August, very beautiful. You can get into some areas where it gets pretty fucking hot, so it can be dangerous, but like the sweet spot to go for like Utah, if you want to go to Moab and go to say Arches National Park and Canyonlands and what have you National Park, around early to mid-June is perfect timing to visit those parks because the weather is gorgeous, it's not too hot, it's not going to be raining on you. I highly recommend Utah, and also New Mexico. There's a lot of beautiful places in New Mexico, like White Sands National Park is beautiful in New Mexico. Where else? A lot of great parks here in Texas. Let's see. Where else could you go? Montana and Wyoming. I mean, Yellowstone. Glacier National Park's another really beautiful one too. There's a lot of great places to visit outside of major cities. Like, don't come to.
How far away is?
What?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I know.
No, go ahead. That was the end.
I was gonna ask, like, how far away is Utah to you?
About a 2.5-day drive, roughly.
Oh, that's far.
Yeah, but
I cannot get used to how fucking far away it is from everything from you, like, because it's America.
yeah, it's about 2.5 days to get there from where I live, and that's assuming you. I mean, if we drove nonstop, it's like, what is that? It's like 12 hours to New Mexico. Then it's probably like a 26-hour drive, roughly, something like that. So it would take a couple of days to get there because you'd need to, you know, stop and sleep, and then probably stop and sleep again before you get to your final destination. So about 2.5 days in total. Thoughts on Georgia? Boring state outside of Atlanta. I've driven through Georgia. I've not experienced much of Georgia. I've experienced a lot of Louisiana and Mississippi and Florida, but not Georgia. I'm not seeing much there, so I can't give much opinion. Arkansas is really pretty. Around the Little Rock area is especially nice. Little Rock's not too bad, actually. There's not a lot going on in Arkansas. It's definitely a flyover state, but it's pretty pretty. It's got, you know, nice tall pine forests, and it's quite nice. How's the weather in Oklahoma? Oklahoma is nice and fucking flat. It is, like, as soon as you get north of, really north of Waco, Texas, you enter the plains, the Great Plains of the United States, where there's just nothing but flat grasslands around for miles. Miles and miles of just nothing but grasslands. And Oklahoma, Kansas is very, very, very flat. Not a lot going on. It can be rather beautiful, but it's there's not a lot going on. Not a lot going on.
Which is the national park that you think I should visit when I go to you?
Well, since you're coming to Texas, there's a few options. The closest one to us that is a national park, because we have like a lot of awesome state parks here too.
Well, not that to be a national park. You can do like whatever that's like worth visiting.
Oh man,
outside,
we gotta go to let's see, what are a couple of cool close ones? Enchanted Rock is a really cool place.
Enchanted Rock?
Enchanted Rock State Park. It's called Enchanted Rock because in the midst of an otherwise unappealing, brushy, middle of Texas landscape with a bunch of cedar trees and oak trees, you have a giant granite mountain jutting out of the landscape, like a deep, rich pink and red granite mountain.
Was it done from a freaking meteorite at old times or what?
No, so about 1.5 to 2 billion years ago, the area underneath Texas had a lot of volcanic activity, or not volcanic, but magmatic activity, where you had giant bodies of magma that were slowly upwelling towards the surface, but they never made it there. And whenever you have a large magma body that cools down and solidifies in the earth, that's called a pluton. And over time, as the rock gets eroded and weathered away, this pluton was gradually revealed at the surface, and it formed a mountain because granite is more resistant than the surrounding limestone and sandstone to the elements.
So everything got washed away around it. Is
Yep,
that it?
and so we have a nice giant pink mountain that you can walk up on, and it's really, really pretty. So that's definitely someplace we need to go. We definitely need to go to the Padre Island National Seashore. It's another national park here in Texas, where it's about a 3-hour drive from here, but it's really, really pretty. Like white sand beaches, great fishing. It's awesome. Yeah.
I need to fish for some like seawater fish because I never get to fish whenever I go to like Red Sea or whatever because there is basically everywhere it's forbidden for regular people.
Yeah. Also, yes, Oklahoma does experience a lot of tornadic activity during the spring weather season. They get loads of tornadoes because we have Tornado Alley here in America.
I do not want to go in a tornado. That's something that I probably want to cross off of my...
we're too far south for that. Don't worry. Like I think the last time my city had a tornado was, I think, 15 years ago. I think roughly, yeah, about 15 years ago.
You do have tornado shelters there, don't you?
Not really in this far south Texas.
Really?
Yeah, but a bit further north. Like if you get north of Dallas, then or around the Dallas. Actually, I should use Waco again. North of Waco, going towards Dallas. Then you start entering the Great Plains area of America, which is where you have Tornado Alley, and a lot of those places have basements, which are a substitute for tornado shelters.
Okay.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah. But what else? Yeah, Oklahoma's got a lot of tornadoes, and there's not a lot to see in Oklahoma, so I don't know if you'd want to visit Oklahoma. Wyoming Wyoming has Yellowstone. Wyoming has Yellowstone, so you got to go there.
Yellowstone is a famous one, I know that much.
It's beautiful. I have to go back there again and experience the geysers and all the other stuff. Is Oregon cool? Oregon is also relatively beautiful. Again, if you avoid like cities like Portland and really, again, any major metropolitan area on the West Coast, avoid it like the plague. But it is very beautiful.
I see.
Yes.
Well, it's all looking like a fun time as long as I can avoid being bitten by a goddamn rattlesnake or something.
Yeah, well, okay, so that is, I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or anything, but if you're hiking...
You have been almost bitten by a
Oh yeah, I've had, there's been multiple instances where a rattlesnake's taken a strike at me. One time it hit me, but I had shin guards on, so it didn't bite me. Because
what were the death rate chances for the rattlesnake bite again?
If you're not within the vicinity of, like, if you're any more than a 30-minute drive away from a hospital, you will die from a rattlesnake bite. But it also depends on where it bites you. If it bites you on the leg or the arm, then the venom takes a lot longer before it reaches your heart. But if you're bit on, say, the face or the torso, you don't have a long time to live. It also depends on the amount of venom that actually makes it into your bloodstream. Sometimes the fangs miss or don't inject as much venom as they need to actually give you a lethal dose. Most of the time, especially if you're a rather large-bodied person, you're probably going to be able to make it to a hospital and get the anti-venom that you need.
Well,
oh yeah, it absolutely scared the shit out of me when I got striked at. I thought I was.
Well, I would be really scared as well.
Because like usually the rule, or not the rule, but like the saying we have in places that have snakes, never be the second person in line, because the first person alerts the snake, the second person gets the bite.
Really?
Because the snake is usually minding his own business, and then the first person startles it. And then that's when it coils and gets ready to strike, and then the second person who comes along is going to get the bite. So... But by then...
Does it not help if you have, like, long-sleeve trousers and shit?
No, it can bite through blue jeans. It usually can bite through blue jeans. Never wear shorts in the summertime in Texas unless you're in the city. Otherwise, you're going to get bugs and snakes and other things that bite and sting. It's generally good to wear blue jeans. But, like, if you know that you're going to be in tall grass, like if you have to work in tall grass or around, like, piles of dead wood or deadfall, generally a good idea to wear leather gloves and shin guards so you don't get a rattlesnake biting you, because it's pretty common.
I'll definitely do that because I'm gonna minimize my chances of getting anything like that.
I won't. I'm not gonna take you anywhere where you're gonna have rattlesnakes, and we can also time it when you travel to here. That the snakes are going to be more or less dormant because in the wintertime they slow down and they're not a
Oh yeah, I
as much
can
activity.
probably go to the winter because it's too fucking cold here to be in the winter anyway, and
Yeah.
then I can just go there where it's not dying from heat. I'm definitely not gonna go in summer because from what you
No.
tell me about Texas summer, it's suicide.
Yeah, don't come here in the summer. Coming here in the summer is fucking miserable. It's 40-degree days in the afternoon. It's a real treat. Where the fuck is this guy? Oh, he's way over here.
It's playing hide and seek with you.
He's way over here. But every time you mention Waco, it reminds me of the corrupt ATF. Yeah, the whole incident in Waco with the cult and whatnot. Lovely.
Wait, what happened?
So there was a cult that took up residence in Waco, and they really weren't. I don't know the full story. There's a pretty good documentary movie thing about it on Netflix. But
Is Waco a place?
yeah, it's a city.
Okay, never heard about that.
Yeah.
Now I do.
I don't remember all the details, but that's like one thing. That's like the one thing Waco is like well known for. Is it true that everyone in America has guns in the South and are aggressive? Well, it's true that everyone has guns, but we aren't aggressive. No. I'm going to southern states, including Texas and New Mexico. I'm not such a gun guy. No. People aren't like walking around waving their guns in the air. Any sensible gun owner, which most of us are, we have them for protection. And people down here in Texas are like, you come down south, we're gonna treat you nice. The assholes are in the north. The assholes are like in New York City and Chicago. The fucking meanies live there. But you come down to the south, people are really nice here, man. You don't have to worry about that. And honestly, when you come,
Action hospitality.
yeah, and you're gonna get some good classic Southern Texas hospitality. People are gonna treat you nice here. And honestly, and when it comes to I'm assuming you live in Europe. We love Europeans here. It's such a novelty to get a European or someone from like Asia around here, where it's like if we know you're a tourist, we kind of want to show off. Like we want to like send you to all the fun, cool places, the good places to eat, the cool things to see. Yeah, we'll treat you right if you come to Texas. You got nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm gonna have to experience that for myself when I go there.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Like you're gonna raise some eyebrows because one, European
I don't have a gun.
accents. European accents aren't common here. When people hear you speak, you're gonna have more than one person go, "Dude, where are you from?" Because people will just walk up and ask you, like, "Hey, where are you from?"
I'm not against that, to be fair.
What if you're Latino? Then you're basically Texas is like half Hispanic anyway, so Latinos
You're from
Latinos
home.
are a common sight here.
You're home.
Basically, yeah. The further north you go, the fewer there are. But I've lived in South Texas my whole life, so that Mexicans.
The only thing I'm kind of concerned for is that one of those things where I think in Blue Archive they mentioned this line where, oh, it's you're gonna get really weird looks if you're not going around with a gun on your holster in Texas.
Well,
Everybody
okay.
got a gun here.
It's not most people. A lot of people don't open carry. A lot of people have concealed carry.
But
So-
you have legal open carry there.
We do. We have legal open carry without a license. You don't need a license to have open carry here in public spaces, anyways. But you have to have a license to conceal carry in places that would otherwise not allow open carry. And but it's not that common of a sight. Of course, every now and again you'll come across a guy with a pistol on his hip, but it's not like
Big iron on his ship.
it's nothing to be scared of.
I'm honestly like
What?
scared. If I go with you, I don't think I should be scared because you got a gun at least, right?
Yeah, I'll have mine on me, so it's not like it'll all be good. Ain't no sweat. I gotta take you shooting too, man. We gotta go to a range or
Oh
something.
yeah, I mean, I've been once in my life not shooting, but
Yeah. Fucking.
I think I'm okay with the gun. I got second best accuracy, I believe.
Oh yeah, dude. I got a hunting rifle and I got my pistol. We can go shoot for a little
Okay,
bit.
so here is the idea, right? When you go up to Hungary, I'll let you use my car on that racetrack that you cannot do much to it because it's all like wide enough where you have to be like an
I
absolute
can't
moron
hurt
to-
it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
cannot hurt it, and then in exchange, you invite me to shooting something in
Oh
America.
fuck yeah,
that's
dude.
it.
Fuck yeah, and I can invite a couple of friends of mine. We can
Oh,
all
yeah.
get together because they have more guns than I do, and we can
We're gonna do a
we can
shootout.
get you a full suite of firearms to try.
Real life GTA session.
Yeah. As
actually-
born and raised in Texas, rate NG's accent very Dallas out of 10. It's a very North Texas accent. It's like when you hear like the stereotypical Texan accent, what you're hearing is like the Dallas accent. When you go further south, the accent becomes notably more muted, but further north is where it's the strongest. So,
Whose accent?
engineers.
Oh, engineer. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, funny thing, I forgot to mention this to you when we were talking, but there is a little update on my car.
Oh yeah.
To people who are wondering, I currently having a car under how do you call this? There is under the knife if it's like under procedure, but for a car,
Under the
it's under
knife.
the wrench. Under the wrench, I guess.
like that, under the
it's
wrench.
car. Under the wrench, right? Finally, they started work on it. And my mechanic had a very nice saying of how to address the situation, because it turns out that me being a little bit, I guess, naive and my first car being this, right? When I was looking at the car, when I was buying it, I didn't notice a bunch of the issues that I probably should have, because there is these plastered parts where you see that the car might have gotten scratched over or bent even, but then it was kind of plastered over and then painted over, so it looks like it's fine, but it's clearly not fine, right? So we need to do a bunch of that kind of shit to iron out and straighten out and then possibly repair it, but still. So the guy's whole attitude for this was like, this guy, I'll tell you, this car had a history, but luckily for you, it's gonna have a future as well. I'm like, that's a good way to put it.
It's good news.
It's basically salvageable is what he was trying to say, I guess, but it's definitely not gonna be a walk in the park or whatever, because
It's
there is
good
plenty to do on
news.
this.
The car will ride again.
Yes, it will have a second life given to me, given to it by me.
Hell yeah, dude. Thoughts
but
on
yeah,
San Antonio's Riverwalk Alamo? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, because that's where I'm from. So, like, if you come here, Gary, I'm
Yes,
going to
I
show...
am coming
Of course, you're going to see the Alamo, because you got to see the Alamo.
Yes, absolutely.
In my opinion, the Alamo is incredibly overrated, but that's only because I live, like...
Why is that?
I mean, I live, like, 10 minutes from it, so it's not... It's like, I've seen it a million times, so of course I'm going to think it's overrated. It's cool. You can see it once and go like, "Oh my god, it's the Alamo!" But really, the cooler areas to go visit are the other missions we have here, the other Spanish missions.
Missions?
Yeah. So
What's a mission?
So Spain would send out groups of people basically to go and try to convert Native Americans into Christianity and also and claim territory. Yeah. And so they would set up these establishments called missions. And so it was a small area with like a large church and like a small community and a farming community to keep it going. And so we have like very old historic mission buildings and churches and walls that are very cool
So
to
it's
see.
like a little town, kind of.
Yeah, basically a little town, yeah. And it's pretty sweet. Those are cool. I think taking the mission trail around San Antonio is very cool. And the river walk is part of that because we have the San Antonio River that flows through my city. Artificially, mind you, because the actual river walk that goes through downtown is entirely man-made and it's not natural at all, believe it or not.
You do not have any like saltwater like lakes or seas, right? You only have like but the seas are all like from the ocean, right? It's just like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have
So
fresh
the
water
Alamo
in the form of rivers and
is
lakes.
like on the is it at the Atlantic side of the America?
Yeah, so it's the Gulf of Mexico, which in turn
Right.
feeds into the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah.
Okay, I got it then.
Yeah.
And do you go there fishing like often or?
Yeah, we in the summer we go down there and we fish and we hang out in the sun. It's a great time. We love it down there.
Are the fishes only active during the summer?
Different times a year yield different types of fish activity. So warmer waters and in the summer, but it also depends on the oxygen level. You get trout, you get redfish, you get flounder. Usually in the warmer times. And then when it's cold, you get fewer large body fish, but you get more sharks. And sharks
I don't like sharks. Yeah.
Well, they don't get super big. At least the ones that like swim close to shore aren't very big. They might get to be like 3-4 feet maximum, but they don't bite you. They leave you alone.
If they're not big enough to bite me, I guess that's good enough.
Nah, yeah. Though if you have like say your catch hanging out on a line, it'll take a bite out of the fish you catch.
It will steal your catch.
Oh yeah, that's happened to us more than once. Even like when we're reeling in a fish, we've had a shark take our fish off the line.
The funny thing would be like in those fishing, fishing mini games where you hook a fish and then you just have it hanging in so that a bigger fish catches on, and then you have like an even bigger fish at the end of the line.
Dude, that's literally happened to my father once, where he was reeling in, because like
Really?
there's a small little kind of white fish called a whiting, and they don't get very long. I mean, they're maybe at most 10 to 12 centimeters long, so they're pretty small. When he was reeling a small one in, because they take your bait all the time and they knock your bait off the line. They're a pain in the ass, and they're not good to eat either. They're just good for bait fish.
Very bony.
Yeah, they're bony and they taste like shit. And so whenever you catch one, it just wastes your bait and they're a pain in the ass. But he was reeling one in because it got his bait. And as he was reeling one in, a massive fucking trout got it, and he ended up hooking the trout because it swallowed the other fish. So
That's cool.
no, yeah, it's whitefish. Whitefish is a term for fish that have white meat.
What is your favorite fish to eat that you can catch yourself?
Ooh, I love drum. Drum is a kind of fish.
Really?
Yes, drum is.
The whole thing is that
Yeah, black drum. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh, fuck yeah. I love that
usually
shit.
like smoke it, or how do you eat it?
You grill it. You grill it, or you saute it with butter. It's fucking delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would get either trout or, well, drum. Drum is something I don't think I've tasted much at all.
Yeah, it's called a drum because when you pull it out of the water, when it's trying to breathe, it sounds like a drum.
It's an interesting
Yeah, I'm
name
not
to
kidding.
name it after.
I'm young. Used cars can hide issues, thus very risky. New is extremely expensive. How do I buy cars nowadays? Stick to used cars, but make sure you have either yourself or someone else inspect the used car for you to make sure that
somebody
it
who knows
doesn't have
about
any
it.
hidden problems. Or someone that knows about it to make sure there's no hidden problems in the car. Never, ever, ever buy a new car. Never buy a new car. It is a waste of money. The moment you drive it off the lot, it instantly loses like 40% of its value. Do not buy a new car. Ever.
Can I have if I may hijack your stream a little bit?
Our
actually have some advice for these kind of people.
car expert here can certainly give us some more information.
Yes, I'm sorry. I mean, I feel like I'm a disappointment for most people because I'm not very technical about cars in terms of like its insides and inner workings. But I am good enough now to, I think, to give a decent advice to people who are trying to buy a car, especially used ones. So first of all, one of the best things you can look for in a car is that, if it's like a car over 20 years old, especially, unless it's been kept, I mean, in America, I guess it's better because you have so much dryness there that the rust isn't as much of an issue for older cars, I guess, than it is in Hungary.
That's not 100% true. I tried to...
I know, but it's less of an issue than in Hungary, because in Hungary we have like a bunch of salted up roads and a bunch of rain compared to America, so we have like fairly rusty.
Yeah. Snow as well fucks up cars
So
pretty good.
you don't want your car to be rusty, and I mean like not interior, sorry, like inner rust, not like surface rust. Surface rust that you can like sand down, it's fine. But any like rust that has already gone through the metal, that's like, yeah, that's asking for trouble. Of course, it matters like which part of the car it is on. If it's something that like a panel that can be switched out, then fine. But if it's like the
if you
wheel arches,
see any rust, like the first thing you do, if you're looking at a used car, first thing you do before anything else, kneel down and look underneath the car. If you see a bunch of rust anywhere, do not buy it. It's gonna be a nightmare.
like even a start of the rust, because if a part started rusting, you kind of need to like cut it out, and that's usually not easy.
It's expensive.
No matter which part it is.
It's expensive as shit.
Yes, and then second of all, of course, well, you wanna get a history for the car if you can. So whether it's been in a crash, whether it's been like repainted for whatever reason, because usually any kind of that sort of stuff that's been kind of patched up are trying to hide past issues which might come back to bite you in the ass. Yep. So you definitely want either a clear history for the car or at least like a history for the car. You know what you're getting into, right? And then when it comes to that sort of stuff as well, is that the structural damage is of course a little bigger problem. If it's just something like the fucking paint scraping off or maybe a bumper getting dented,
it's not that
whatever.
big of a deal.
Yeah. And another thing is that no matter what car you buy, always look up first how hard it is to find parts for said car, either interior-wise or exterior-wise.
That's another big one.
Because what I'm lucky with my car, and I have a 1991 Celica 5th generation, is that actually it's been fairly popular in Hungary, so we get plenty of spare parts around Europe or in even Hungary. So I can actually, I actually found a bunch of parts for my car for like less than $1,000, and I pretty much swapped out all the things that were broken or damaged on it, right? But sadly, not many cars are lucky like that. So you need to actually look up whether there's enough of a market and like just I guess liquid assets for that car going around that you can acquire for yourself if you need to. And then second of all, just how I guess unique the car is in terms of its parts, because like some cars do have interchangeable parts. Like my car actually can take engine parts from a fucking Corolla of all things, which is really handy.
Yeah.
But if you buy, I don't know, a freaking Mercedes, like a
Don't,
BMG or whatever.
Don't. Mercedes,
Yeah, do not-
BMW, Mini Cooper, all the extensions and subsidiaries of that, do not buy those
Yeah.
cars. They are so fucking expensive to repair, and parts are a nightmare. Do not do
Can you
that.
I recommend, like, if it's your first car, I don't know if it's your first car, but if it's your first car, I definitely recommend an Asian brand.
Just get a Toyota.
One of the
Get a
big-
fucking Toyota.
Yeah,
Toyotas
or
are
Honda.
Toyotas are fucking indestructible, practically, and it's just such good cars.
Yeah. And it's my opinion only, and Americans probably shit on me because I don't know why it's popular to shit on Fords, but I actually like Fords a lot.
Hey, Fords, okay, old Fords, like basically anything pre-2010 is gonna treat you pretty fucking well, because
I mean, even the new Focus and other shit is not bad, to be fair.
yeah, I mean the smaller cars are okay, but newer Ford F-150s or any of their trucks are generally they have a lot more issues now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Even if I was wealthy, I
But
would still
also-
have used cars only. Oh yeah, even if I was a fucking millionaire, I would never buy a brand new car ever. I
Yeah,
would
exactly.
always. It's. I listen. I'm sure this is like in some like hypothetical world where I suddenly come into wealth and I have all of the experience and knowledge of not having a lot of wealth. I'm not a fan of burning money, but like if I was born into wealth and had like billions of dollars, and yeah, I'm sure I probably wouldn't have this this perspective. You know, I would be a completely different person. But who I am now, no, if I had a fuckload of money, I would still buy used cars, because I shit you not, you are just burning your money by buying a brand new car. You are torching tens of thousands by buying a brand new car. Just never ever do it. You like, instead of burning that money, just give it away. Seriously. And someone asked opinions on motorcycles. So I guess in general, if you're gonna get a two-wheeled vehicle, it's like, why are you gonna get one, right? Is it a statement piece? If you're getting one as a statement piece, probably not worth it. But if you're using it, if you're getting one because it's a space issue, if you don't have a place to store a vehicle and you want something smaller that's cheaper to have a parking place for it, or you want something that's perhaps a bit easier to maintain, and you don't want to have to deal with a car, you don't need to haul anything, or if it's just like for getting around, like let's say a scooter and not a motorcycle, then yeah, it's probably more practical to get a two-wheeled vehicle. Generally speaking, at least in America, insurance on those are insane because the rate of motorcycle accidents is way higher than on any other vehicle.
Well, yeah.
That's the only downside, is because your insurance rates are going to be higher. But also considering, well, depending on what you get, it's not going to be as expensive because the value of a motorcycle is lower. But your health insurance will also go up if you own a motorcycle. Your premium's going to see a spike. So you have to weigh all of these things. But if you want a motorcycle as like a statement piece to look like a Billy Badass with a big fat cock, I don't recommend getting a motorcycle. That's just me, though. I ask, should I get a driver's license for a car or motorcycle first as a schizophrenic? I don't know what the laws are about schizophrenia as driving.
Yeah, I don't know if you're even allowed to.
If you're serious, I don't know. I don't know if you're even allowed to have a driver's license in America. But as a general rule of thumb, schizophrenia or not, don't know if you're fucking with me. Probably get a normal driver's license first, because all of the rules of the road and whatnot translate over to a motorcycle as well. So I would get, I think you need, in America at least, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be totally wrong on this, I think you need your normal driver's license first before you can get a motorcycle license. I think that's how it works, but I might be wrong.
Hungary doesn't work like that, but yeah.
I go to dealerships, they tell me used cars are cheaper but more expensive with maintenance, thus overall you're spending the same money as new ones. No, they're trying to scam you. They're blowing smoke up your ass. If you do your research on the used car you're buying, even after okay, so let's put this into perspective, all right? Brand new Ford F-150 without any bells and whistles, right? $50,000, right? Let's just say 50 grand for a brand new truck that you're not going to have to do any significant maintenance on for, say, 5 or 6 years, okay? Or you can go and buy a used Ford F-150 for like $8,000. You know, like say like because I bought my 2008 Ford F-150, I bought mine for $8,000, had 90,000 miles on it, and this is my actual story, okay? I bought my truck for $8,000, used, 90,000 miles, and that was a bargain because F-150s are really highly sought after in America. The moment
especially your generation.
Yeah, within a week of driving it, the transmission was shot and we had to get it rebuilt. Even after the cost of rebuilding that transmission and doing all the other maintenance we've done on it up until this point, I think I've maybe spent in total $12,000 on my truck. That is still less than a third of the cost of a brand new truck, and I've had my truck for, lo and behold, 5 fucking years. Never, ever, ever buy a new car. When you're buying a used car, if you do your research, make sure you're not buying a lemon or something that has like hidden severe problems, you're gonna be just fine. The dealership telling you, well, it's gonna add up over the years with all the unforeseen maintenance costs, they're trying to rope you in and trick you into buying a new car. Do not do it. Yeah. Also, yes, Cash for Clunkers destroyed the used car market. Thanks, Obama. That was entirely planned. That was entirely planned and deliberate to give a massive boost to the consistently failing car companies here in America that have needed to be bailed out a million times. Guaranteed, these car companies reached out to my government and said, hey, can you do us a solid and completely eliminate the used car market with this Cash for Clunkers bullshit, whereas you bring in your old car.
The fucked up thing for me, by the way, is that you didn't even get the fucking money for your car, or like money off of the next car. You only got fucking credit score of whole thing, which is...
Well, no, you got a credit towards your new car. Like, you didn't get cash for it.
It's not... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So it's like, it's so shit. How did so many people fall for this? Is credit score that important in America?
Well, not credit score. You got, like, a credit towards a new car. Like, okay, you bring in your shitty old car... They appreciate it at like $3,000. Okay, that's $3,000 off your new car.
Oh, so you do get off money from your next car?
Yes, and a shitload of people did that. Okay. And so they got like $3,000 off a $40,000 car, and a bunch of people did it. And so that completely wiped out a massive amount of used cars off the market and off the roads. And yeah, and it was completely deliberate, so there would be fewer used cars that are sold from person to person, and you know, would then in turn reduce the number of direct purchases from dealerships and car companies, therefore giving them more business and fucking over the American consumer.
Yes.
Because like companies make most of their money not from car purchases but leases. Most people in America do not buy new cars, they lease new cars. They don't actually own the vehicle they're driving. So many people do this. Most people do this.
You'll own nothing and you'll be happy.
Yes, and so there are millions and millions and millions of people basically feeding into this constantly flowing tap of cash to these dealerships and to these car companies because, you know, they're leasing their fucking cars and they don't actually own them, which is fucking insane. It's like, why would I... And people have car payments of like $200 a month, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 a month for cars that they could never afford, but because there's like such a high status, like, oh my god, this guy drives the Cadillac? Oh my god, his penis must be so big. His cock must be so huge because he drives his brand new Corvette. And then he has like an $800 a month lease. It's like, the fuck you doing? You're, again, just burning the money because you don't actually own the car.
If you can afford to like buy anything, just buy it instead of renting it.
Never spend money you don't have.
Yeah,
that's the main thing. Never spend money you don't have, and that's why like and when it comes to like leasing, you're basically dumping and burning money away into something you'll never own.
Before we go too far further into the next point, regarding the buying a used car, well, somebody asked actually whether you would buy a new car if you're a millionaire or something. The funny thing, the richer I would be, right, the further back I would be daring to go in a car like market era, right? Because one of the things that I always wanted to drive is a 240 Datsun Z, or 280, doesn't matter. It should depend. It's just engine capacity differences and some year differences. But basically, that thing, even in like the cheapest version in Hungary, it costs like $15,000 at least, and that's like already something that's not the best state. So usually you go looking more like $30,000 and above, right? I would actually buy that car and then try to like preserve it as long as I can while still using it if I had enough money. But because I don't, I have to stick with something that's actually like a more affordable car, right?
Yep.
But yeah, and then when one more thing when it comes to like buying an old car, to me at least, it's something that I always like to find out is that like why the car is being sold, right? Because to me it tells a lot. Like, okay, so is the car being sold because, well, it's kind of shit, the guy cannot afford to do it anymore, because usually like, oh, it's like it's gonna too expensive for me or whatever, right? That means it's gonna need a lot of doing with, right? If he says something like, oh, I need to switch to a better one, a bigger one because I have a family, that's a more reasonable or less concerning reason, at least in my opinion. So try to find out if you can at least as that as well.
Yeah, that's a big factor
and
too.
Last but not least, try to see if it's been tempered, because there is a saying among car buyers is that project cars can be a bit of a landmine. Because if somebody like bought a car and then tinkered with a bunch, then any especially like I'm talking about especially like motor, like engine parts, right, or whatever like that changes the car's like ride on the road, right? Any part that is not factory has a lot more prone to failing.
Yep.
Most of the time anyway, because unless you're the guy that you bought it from is like a fucking rich as fuck guy and he bought the best possible aftermarket parts for everything, which is unlikely because then he wouldn't be probably selling the car in the first place, you are likely to run into more issues with the less stock car that it is, right? So and try to make sure that the parts are stock as much as possible, because I had a friend of mine buy a car recently that was like seemingly a fairly stock Toyota Celica, but one of the newer versions, not the one I had, and it turns out that it had a sports L filter, which isn't a big problem for that car because that's a fairly, I guess, inoffensive tuning part. But in, for example, Hungary, you need to actually put those into the book of the car. I don't know how to call it in English. Like, what's the little book of the car that like has all the data about it?
Registry?
What is it called?
I don't know.
Is it? We call it just the I don't know what to call it. It's Törschkönyv, but I don't know what it translates to English. Anyway, so we need to like register all the modifications to the car, right? And it turns out that thing wasn't registered, and basically you either, in those cases in Hungary at least, you need to either pay like I don't know how many, like a few $100s to get that registered.
You guys have like some insanely ridiculous regulations in terms of what you can do to your vehicles. We have way more leeway here.
Yes, so if you're American, you are lucky, but in Hungary and then most of the European countries as well, you need to be very careful of what you can do to your car and what you cannot do to your car.
Yeah, we have way more leeway here. Like, what in terms of what makes something street legal, they don't give a shit so long as it's like not gonna blow up and your signals work. Basically.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Yes, Cash for Clunkers was used car genocide. And thoughts on buying from dealerships? I assume you mean buying a used car from a dealership, which is what a lot of dealerships do now, because a lot of them started getting into the used car market once they figured out there's a lot of money to be made there. Generally, you're going to be paying more, typically because it's not because the used car you're buying actually has that increased value, but it's because they do their own quote-unquote maintenance and inspections and additional work to the vehicle after they acquire it. And this is what was going to happen to the truck that I bought. When we went to go buy my new truck, or my used truck, or my new-to-me truck, we went to the dealership, and they originally showed us a 2010 Ford F-150 that had spent a lot of time in New York. And me and my dad looked at each other and were like, uh-oh. And so we immediately look under the hood and look under the carriage, and sure enough, it was a fucking rust bucket. We didn't want it. And they were asking for way too much for it. It's like, oh, it's only got 60,000 miles, but it was like red, and I mean red, with rust underneath. Because if it snows in New York all the time, and they got, snow on the roads, and if you're living near the coast and salt, yeah, so it'd fuck up your car. And so they said, well, we just got this other truck that just got dropped, that we just bought today. It's like, if you want to take a look at it, we haven't done our maintenance on it yet, so if you want to wait for us to do our maintenance and everything, we'll see if there's any problems with it, then we can give you a price. We're like, no, let's take a look at it. And so this guy sold that truck to them that day, and it was like fresh on the lot, and we got a pretty good price for it because they had not looked at anything nor done any additional work on it. So if you can get lucky and get something that they haven't done extra maintenance on, then you can probably still get a decent price. But generally speaking, buying from a big dealership, getting a used car from one of them, you're usually going to be spending more money for typically the same amount of risk in terms of inheriting a used car's problems. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, in terms of leadership, I had only one like advice. If it seems like that they are trying to cover up something, as you said as well there, and with stuff like like rust prevention, with the what do you call this? The kind of layering or what you call it, right?
Yeah.
That can be a problem. So be careful that like it's clearly like not rusted underneath the anti-rust layer, because then it's just like, if anything, just makes the problem worse, right?
Yep. Got to keep your eyes peeled. Do your due diligence when it comes to buying a used car. Do your research, yes. And never buy new.
If you got a mechanic nearby, by the way, it's best, I think, to just hire the mechanic to like come with you to check out the car, and then if he knows better what to look at, then you can just like pay him some little amount to check out the car for you, right? And then he can spot anything that's like suspicious or something.
Yep, that too. Totally random aside. Favorite bird? Man, what is my favorite bird? I like owls. Owls are the winner. My favorite bird.
Owls are basically flying cats.
Yes, they're very cute and fluffy. So what I'm hearing is wash the bottom of your car. Yes, wash your fucking car. That includes the bottom of your car.
Maintain it, yeah, like exactly.
Yeah.
Like clean it from inside and outside. Get it properly oiled and serviced and all that shit. And it's gonna thank you. Like, most cars are set up so that they can actually last for a while, so long as you don't drive them like a maniac and don't, just ignore them, other than just refueling or whatever,
yeah.
right?
So what I'm hearing is, I read the donation twice. Wrong message. In Brazil, you have to pay to update your car documents if you change the lights from halogen to LED. That's so fucking dumb, dude. It's kind of crazy how strict regulations are in other countries when it comes to modifying your car, even like the most simple of modifications. Things are not that crazy here.
That's the only reason I want to live in America, because then I can do whatever the fuck I want with my car.
How the hell do you find trustworthy mechanics? Usually the smaller mom and pop mechanics. Like, so for here, the rule of thumb that I follow in South Texas, if they can't speak English, they're a good mechanic. If they speak primarily Spanish, they're gonna be a really good fucking mechanic. That's just like a consistent experience I've had through and through. Like when I got my transmission built, we took it to a guy. He had this tiny ass shop on the south side of town. We told him what was going on with the truck. He said, leave it here. I'll inspect it, see what's going on. He gives us a call, and he's speaking to us in broken English. He's like, yeah, he said, yeah, needs rebuild, $800 cash, and that was it. It's like, okay, pay in cash. It was done 3 days later, and it's been driving perfectly fine 5 years later. It's like, yeah, that's my rule of thumb. Is generally the smaller shops that are privately owned and aren't part of like a big chain, like like Firestone or what have you. Those never take your car to a mechanic there. It's way more expensive. And
if you want to be like those YouTubers, by the way, who like test mechanics, like you can make a little mistake for your car deliberately, like I don't know, fucking losing a part that only you know where it's lost, right? Bring it in, trying to complain about that part. Something wrong, basically, that you don't tell exactly what it is, and then if they find it and then they tell, oh, this is the part that's wrong, without bullshitting around and finding different things completely unrelated, then you know that they can be trusted, right?
Yeah, and like before I came to see you, like literally the day before I came to see you in Japan, I think I remember I told you about this because I sent you a picture. My truck broke down, the radiator blew out, and my truck was overheating, and so we had to get it. We picked up we rented a trailer, we towed it ourselves, and we drove it to another mechanic we knew through a friend of ours. And again, guy barely spoke English. He took a look at it and said, "Yeah, I can fix it for you." And like 3 days later, and a couple $100 later, it was fine. It's like those are the guys to go to. If you go to a mechanic and they got a bunch of like cars that are broken down and open and kind of scattered around the place, usually a guy that knows what they're doing. If you go to a shop that's like super clean and really pristine and everything's like shiny and new, that means they're probably not using many of their tools. It means
you want oil on their hands, you know, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, they're not. There's not a lot of work moving through those places. At least not any kind of meaningful work. Oh yeah, we'll change an air filter, we'll rotate your tires, but anything that's like requiring like significant or major maintenance, yeah, you want to go to a nice grungy, privately owned mechanic, and they're gonna know what they're doing. Do dislike drivers who push limits and drive fast? I don't like annoying, aggressive drivers. People that behave.
The drivers that are putting other people's lives to risk is the one that's the issue. If you're doing it on like a empty road or racetrack or like at night and there's nobody around, like that's more forgivable than if you're just fucking speeding on the highway and then expecting everybody will just move out of your way, right?
Yeah, exactly. I hate people that do that. I hate people that like weave in and out of traffic at 90 miles an hour.
Beamer drivers!
Dude, we got so funny. The one time I got the worst car accident I've been in was shocker caused by a guy driving a Beamer that he stole.
Wow.
That he stole from
Who
the.
would have thought?
I think I told you about this, didn't I? Or maybe I haven't.
I thought the one that you said was the one where a girl ran into you while being on her phone or something.
Yeah, that was when my truck got totaled. So when I was younger, or not that much younger, when I was like 22, I think. When I was 22...
10 years ago!
Yeah, 7 years ago. Yeah, I was in... That's right. So, I had just seen a movie with my family, and I was inside of our Ford Expedition, a 2006 Ford Expedition. We loved this car. And behind us... Yeah, it was a really good car. And then behind us was the rest of my family in a Prius. And we were going down the highway, and we were exiting the highway. And what happened is a group of thugs that stole a Beamer was speeding, and they tried to pass us in the exit lane, which is a single lane, and they slammed into the back of the Prius behind us, completely demolished the back end of that car, immediately totaled, and they were going so fast, they ricocheted off that car, slammed into our car, and then were still going so fast that they hit the median in between the highway and the exit lane and went fucking airborne. And I look over to, I have a vivid memory of this. I look over to my left after being hit, and I see them fucking airborne with the back two tires flying off at the same time, and then they slammed in the fucking in the street, and then of course the instant they land, they all bug out and start running away. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, rather two of them bugged out and ran away. One of them stayed for some reason. And my uncle, who had his 3 young kids with him, was fucking furious. My uncle was the one behind us in the Prius, and their car was fucking demolished. Thankfully, no one got hurt. We just had whiplash. And he was fucking furious because, like, his kids could have been killed. And he was, like, running over to the guy who would, like, stayed behind with the car. And of course, it was some dumb fucking thug, some dumb fucking kid. Just like, what? Like, you fucking retard. You're lucky we don't slit your goddamn throat right now and let your blood flow on the street
shoot
for
you
almost killing 2 people in their goddamn cars, right? And then he eventually ran away once he heard sirens. Fucking idiot. I think they eventually found one of them and arrested them, but the other 2 were never caught. Just, God.
Idiots.
No, this was back in like 2014? Yeah, it's back in 2014 before broccoli hair was a thing. They were all like, they had like shaved heads, basically. They were gang members, I could tell they were.
They had all tattoos and the matching clothes and shit like that.
Yeah, they were dumb thugs. Yeah, so that was the worst accident I've been in. And then the second worst accident is when I got my rear-ended in my truck and it got fucking totaled. That sucked. Cause I had just done I just got the brakes done. I had the rear 2 assemblies completely swapped out for brand new ones. I was really excited about it. It was like the first major maintenance that I had saved the money for to have done. And the next fucking day, my truck gets totaled by a dumb bitch texting and driving. Made me so goddamn mad. Fuck. Should cops pursue suspects, or is it too dangerous for innocents? No, cops should run these fuckers down. Cops should run the fuckers down. Don't let them get away, because they're just gonna do it again. Like, the rate...
Actually, they're gonna brag about that, actually.
Yeah, the rate at which bystanders get hurt in police pursuits is significantly lower than the criminal getting hurt. Usually, the criminal's the one that gets fucked up at the end of it. So... and of course, every now and again, there's going to be collateral damage with bystanders, but it's usually worth getting the thug off the street or eliminating him from the gene pool, so they don't do it again. In my opinion, run these fucking assholes down.
They do that in America, where like if they seize a like criminal's car, do they like add it to the police force or like sell it or whatever?
Yeah, they usually impound it. They impound it and they sell it.
Okay.
Or if the car's stolen, they usually try to give it back to the rightful owner.
Okay.
Typically.
That's nice of them at least.
Yeah. Have I seen the Big Bell Hell car commercials? Yes, I have. Those are classics. Think about all the donuts the coppers can eat in the meantime. I'm not saying the police do their jobs. They usually don't, at least not in my neighborhood. They usually can't be asked to take care of a disturbance or what have you. They usually only respond to the to more severe things. Unfortunately.
That's unfortunate indeed.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah. Oh, I gotta open my door. It's getting warm in here. Both of my doors.
Do that.
Get some airflow. Well, no, in the instance of that car where that Beamer went airborne, yeah, the police chased them down. They got one of the guys, but the other two they never found. Your worst accident was hitting a pole while backing up. Yeah, I've done that a time or two, unfortunately.
Did you have a rear view camera in your car back then?
No, rear view cameras were not standard at all until like 2016, 2017.
I'm gonna get a rear view camera in my car because I can't live without it nowadays.
Yeah, we're kind of spoiled with those, I will say. Though those are like one of the few modern changes that I'm pretty happy with. I like having a rear view camera. Our Texas Troopers
It's also a lot easier to like...
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was reading a donation.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are Texas Troopers as insane as Arkansas and GSP? I would say that all of those are about equally as insane. Because Arkansas State Troopers get really hot and bothered because it's Arkansas, like the highways are like a major drug route to the other major cities in the Northeast, and so they have to deal with a lot of drug runners, and so they tend to be very, very harsh whenever they pull someone over because they really want to figure out whether or not you have drugs. And the same thing in Texas, we have like a lot of drug runners move through here, and so they usually want to make sure you're not doing something you shouldn't be doing. Anyway, sorry.
Have you ever been pulled over?
No, I have never been pulled over, not once.
Wow. A clean record.
Yep, I have never got a ticket, never been pulled over. I am a safe driver.
Oh, it can be random checks sometimes, no?
Nope, no random checks, nothing, because I'm white.
I mean, I don't know if it's okay to say that, but I mean...
I had to say it, because it's just something that's true, that happens here all the time. It's like, and this is 100% true, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Police absolutely profile. They 100% profile in my city. If you're Hispanic, you've definitely been profiled at least once. It's not a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it because it actually happens. And it's never happened to me because I am white. If we're gonna like go down like, oh, you have white privilege. Yes, in this one instance I am privileged because I don't get profiled.
Fuck you.
It's just true because it happens. It happens, and it's fucked up. It shouldn't, but it does. You scare away the police alone with your height? Nah. Ooh, don't hit her. Don't hit the grandma who just drops her coffee on the street. My Integra has been hit twice since I've owned it. Both times were people backing into my car while it's parked. Weirdly enough, both were on and around Thanksgiving, exactly 1 year apart from each other. I find that holidays have the highest volume of people out on the road that don't know how to drive, because that's like one of the highest travel rates a year, and so a lot of people that don't normally drive out to drive.
Happens, right, is that people who usually don't drive, but then they kind of have to because their significant other who does drive but is haven't drunk something and they don't want to get into trouble.
Yep.
That's when they like get access to drive for them, right, and then they get just fucking fuck it up.
Yep.
That's it. That's the one. Or a lot of people that normally don't drive long distance end up driving long distance in unfamiliar places and end up getting into accidents because they're in an unfamiliar place.
I'm so fucking scared to drive all the way to Germany, but I kind of want to do it anyway because it's will be a fun thing.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be a good coming of age experience for you, because like the first time I drove cross country.
What does coming of age mean?
Well, it's like a significant event for you as you get older. It means like it's like ticking off another box as you getting older and getting more experiences that make you more mature.
My bucket list grows.
Yeah, and it's something that makes you more mature, basically. The first time I drove cross country, it was pretty nerve-wracking, but it was a very fun experience. It thickened my skin. It hardened my adrenaline glands, so I could be more calm as I drive. That kind of thing. Because I used to be a very nervous driver, and ever since driving cross country, I just don't give a shit anymore.
Germans can be very strict with things. I mean, I don't think they can like do much with my car if it's not from Germany though. Like I'll drive carefully. Like I would never dare risk my friend's life that are traveling with me. But if you mean like them pulling me over for my car, which will be modified to some extent, then I don't think they can do much if it's not in Germany, like registered, right?
Yeah. But it's not fun getting arrested or getting a ticket in a foreign country.
Well, naturally.
It's not going to be fun. What is something that every young man needs to know? Let me think.
Interesting question.
Let me think.
Women don't exist.
No, I'm trying to give it. Yes, but I want to give a serious answer. Let me think. Understand that it's okay. Understand that it's okay to fail. Understand that it's okay to fail. Understand that it's okay to fail, and growth takes time. Those are the two main things. Because as you're young, you go through what is an exponential increase in the number of life experiences that you're going to be having for the first time, and you're going to be learning so many things. You're not going to be an expert right away. You're not going to be completely able to do what's asked of you right out of the gate. And a lot of men put their worth in their ability to do work and their ability to meet certain expectations. Just don't beat yourself up too hard if you're not immediately perfect at something. And also understand that it's going to take time to not only get good at what you need to get good at in terms of developing skills, communication skills, coming into your own as an individual. All of these things take time, but it's going to take time to grow and to get into important parts of your life, man. Don't rush it. It's important to have long-term overarching goals, but don't feel like you're missing out if you're not hitting a certain milestone within a certain period of time. Also understand that nothing is set in stone, man. Nothing is set in stone. As you're moving through life, things change all the time. I know this sounds very vague and open-ended, but things change all the time. You're gonna have a certain expectation as to how something's gonna go, and then it's gonna go in the complete opposite direction. And there's going to be a lot of things in life that where that happens, and you're going to have no control. You're going to have absolutely no control, and you're just going to have to take it in stride. And so when that happens, it's good that you're prepared for just knowing that something unknown is going to happen.
The thing I heard might be useful for younger people is that remember that I think many people, especially nowadays, are kind of fed the whole notion that like you have to be excelling at something, which yes, it is definitely useful, but then at the same time, if you, let's say, you tried a bunch of things, especially when you are young, and then none of them really stick for you, but you still had experiences, the experiences will still matter to you in the long term, because it will add to you as a person. And just because you aren't, becoming excellent at it, or at least like proficient, it doesn't really matter. Like, and then don't be afraid to try out new things, because when you're young, that's the most time that you have to try out new things in the first place. I tried so many things when I was younger. I tried triathlon, I tried rowing, I tried freaking judo, I tried a bunch of things, and
Dude,
I'm
even
not
as you
really
get
good at
older,
any of them.
even as you get
Yeah,
older,
even then.
never stop trying things, man. It's what keeps you young. It keeps your brain healthy. And if you find yourself, because I recently went through this, man. I turned 30, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And I was not satisfied with the direction I was going, and I was miserable. And I decided to just do something completely different. Something completely different, totally not what I originally set out to do. And right now, I am happier than I have been in a very, very long time.
What is the new things that you started doing?
I don't want to disclose, because I don't want to say what I do for my work right now.
It's weird. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's work related. So like, but I took a plunge, I took a dive, and hey, it's working out, and it's going great. And that goes back to what I said earlier, in that you just don't know how life's going to go. You think it's going to go in a certain direction, then suddenly it's not going to, for one reason or another, either because it's something you don't want anymore or something happens, and you just gotta, it's scary, and being afraid is okay, but you just gotta be ready to take a plunge into something different.
Yes.
Is military better than college? I would generally recommend not doing
Joining
that.
the military.
Yeah. It like.
You never
do
know what
you
will happen,
want
and
to
then
be
you
in
get
the?
fucking
It's like
deported.
Like, ask your question. Like, do you want to be in the military? Why are you going into the military? Is it to serve your country? And if you want to serve your country, then yeah, it's probably not the worst idea to go into the military. But if you're just getting into the military for one reason or another, so you can have the government financial support or the benefits or something, you're probably going into it for the wrong reasons. In my opinion.
Like they definitely. What I see, even from like an outsider's perspective, is that they definitely can, make the deal very sweet, so to speak, when it comes to like joining the military. But you have to remember also that it's a lot less of a free kind of part of your life if you do go into it, and who the fuck knows where you're gonna be sent out to, like.
Yeah, that's also true. You're having to make a lot of additional sacrifices in order to commit going to the military.
I have friends in the military. Do you?
I have family in the military, and
Even today?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so when it comes to college, don't feel pressured to go into like a 4-year degree. Don't do it. If you're going into the military just to get a degree, don't do it, because it's usually not worth it, depending on the degree that you're going to get. Like if you're going into the military, hold on, I'm gonna drop off this guy, then we can do the Kaya Perico. If you go into the military just to get a degree, that's inevitably just gonna be useless. Like, I'm gonna get a degree in communications. Don't do that, because you're just wasting your time, and you're gonna end up having made the additional sacrifices to go into the military and then getting a degree that's fucking useless. My advice is, if you don't know what you want to do yet, I'm assuming you're young. If you don't know what you want to do yet, experiment with just some regular jobs. Get some people experience. And I know this sucks because these jobs aren't exactly luxurious or fun, but hey man, work in a restaurant, do some retail, see what's out there in the world.
Actually these days, if you have any connections or somewhere that you can get into one of those practical workplaces where you can either be like a helper for a mechanic's shop or whatever, that you can actually get some experiences, or like an electrician or something, where those kind of skills can help you on everyday life when you have to service your own car or service your own house or whatever. Those I think would be the most useful these days.
Yeah, that too. I mean, and look for places that are hiring at the entry level that don't require a degree. Things that are usually like things in like the trades, like a mechanic shop or machinists or woodworking or masonry, painters, welders, all of these things. There's a lot of things you can do that don't necessarily require a 4-year degree, and you can go to trade school. And trade school is not only way cheaper, but you graduate with a certificate and a skill set in order to get a job. So I would not recommend going straight into a 4-year university, and I would also not recommend going to the military just to get a degree. I would not do that. Because getting a degree does not guarantee that you're going to get a job, at least not in America, not anymore, because the value of a degree has significantly gone down. Even in STEM fields, it's significantly gone down simply because there are too many people and there are too many degrees. And so, like, you have hundreds of thousands of people with degrees or doctorates, but only like 5% are the ones that consistently have well-paying jobs. Also look in the military because it forces you to get in shape. Girls like a man in uniform. Get a strong brotherhood and life experience. You can get all of that without the military. You can get in shape without going into the military. You just gotta build better habits, man. Women like the idea of a man in uniform. The uniform will get your foot in the door, but it's not gonna make a woman fall in love with you. Like
Yeah.
you're like women like the appearance of a strong man, and the uniform sells you as a strong man. But from my general experiences and information in the military, military relationships and weddings are a fucking disaster. Highest rates of infidelity on the woman's part, by the way. Highest rates of infidelity in military relationships. You can get all the things you listed without getting into the military. You can get a strong friend group. Like, I have brotherhood, so to speak, with my close friends. I have my 4 or 5 close friends. That's all I fucking need, right? I don't need thousands of other people that I can associate with because I was in this large group with them in order to have, like, a sense of community.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's just me. Yeah, I would not advise going straight into the military unless you absolutely have unless it's like an absolute last resort. I would not do it.
Yeah. That's probably the same advice for me, even though I know much less about it, but that's kind of what I heard from other friends as well. Like some people who are like have this, I don't know, like autistic obsession with like war machines, you know, like planes with tanks and shit like that, and they really want to be working on those kind of things, then sure, whatever. But still, it's like whether that's worth throwing away pretty much everything else is the question for you that you need to ask yourself.
Dude, and someone in chat brings up a really good point. HVAC needs a lot of workers right now because the average age of an HVAC worker is 50.
What's an HVAC?
So like flood, fire damage, all these things, air conditioning, things like that.
Okay.
And those guys need fresh blood because what we've been telling young people for a long time now is like, oh,
It's not worth getting into HVAC.
well, it's not getting into blue collar work, right? It's not getting into blue collar work. It's like, oh, you don't want to have to work hard, do you? Like, you don't have to get your hands dirty. You don't have to like move heavy things around and do hard labor to earn your money. You know, it's become greatly. Can't. Come on, you fucker, get in the water.
Press
Okay.
G to put
Yes.
on your thing.
Press G to breathe. But cut. But
I can got it.
I forgot where I was going with this. Yeah. So when it comes
You go to HVAC.
yeah, so there are so many jobs in the trades that need new blood because we've been constantly telling young people that like, oh, you're the best chances at a future with a high-paying job is if you get a 4-year degree and you become a doctor, you become an engineer, you become a
lawyer,
you become a scientist, you become a lawyer, and now there's such a massive oversaturation of these things that there's not enough jobs to fulfill the amount of degrees, and now there's a massive deficit in, guess what, blue-collar jobs. So
You know what I heard about this recently? It's programmers.
well, programmers are getting phased out from AI.
Yes, well, that and also that there is like it's so hard to get a job as a programmer because they are no longer entry-level jobs at all that people are regretting for going into the traders in general, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, I finally am here with my 4 or 5 years degree. I know this many programs, and yet I cannot find a fucking job because everything requires like a 6-year experience and whatever other shit that I still don't have because there's so many, I guess, people trying to get into that industry that the bars have been raised that much, right?
Oh god, and someone says something in chat that makes my fucking blood boil because I just completely agree with it. You know, why does everyone think that you're a failure for not immediately going to college after you graduate? Because it's a complete fucking lie. It is a fucking bullshit psyop lie designed to get more young people to pull out more loans that they cannot afford so they become a constant flow of money for these fucking loan companies and the US government. It's fucking bullshit. It's like we brainwash 18-year-olds into thinking that they need to take out $90,000 to $150,000 in loans to get a goddamn degree money that they don't have, that they can't fucking afford. Otherwise, oh, you're useless. You're not going to have a future. You're going to be worthless. You'll never have a home. You'll never have no woman will ever love you if you don't have a degree. You'll be ashamed of your fucking family. All that bullshit that they spew just so they can trick you into pulling out a bunch of loans that you're going to be paying off for fucking years. And it pisses me off to no end. It is a bullshit fucking lie that they tell you that you'll have no future if you don't have a degree. I fucking hate it. It makes me so goddamn mad. Ugh. Do not get pressured in going straight into college outside of high school. Do not do it. Do not take out loans. Don't. What?
Stay here. Just.
Oh yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Don't take out any fucking loans. Do not do it. You will regret it. It's not worth it. Do you find thanking vets for their service cringe now that they don't deploy to war anymore? I mean, if they were deployed and they're a veteran, I mean, yeah, I'll thank them for their service. There's a lot of veterans out there still. A vet's a vet. They saw theater. Like if they saw the theater of war, I'm gonna thank them.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna get this picture and I can meet you downstairs.
Okay. I'm just chilling.
I'm just chilling.
Young people think they have to finish university and they then get a high-paying job with no experience in the industry, and that's what happens. Is you finish university and you have no actual real-world experience. You have no job experience, nothing at all. And so, guess what? You have this 4-year degree that you drop tens of thousands of dollars on, and then what good is it to you if you can't get a fucking job and you have no experience? Yep. It's insane. Is the Juggernaut coming? Oh, he's slowly making his way here.
So far, we are good.
Yeah.
I forgot how many goals there are, but we had the pink diamond, which is the main thing.
Dude, I had a vet who got the Purple Heart that lived across the street from me. He did 3 tours in Iraq. Also, yes, I did hear that they're making a new Ava series. I hope it's good. That's all I care about. The
guy who wrote Nier Automata is the writer, apparently.
Yeah, it's a good sign. I just hope it's good.
Okay.
Also, yeah, if you
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, if you absolutely are hell-bent on getting a degree, do as this guy just said. Go to community college, knock out your basic courses there, save a lot of money, and then go finish it at a 4-year at like an actual university. That's the best way to do it. Ready?
3, 2, well, you're not.
Go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
It's fine. Okay, you got the gold.
Is there gold in this one?
Yep, there's
there's money. Aha, here we go. STEM jobs are not only dying from AI, H-1B visas importing millions of immigrants who are willing to work at lower wages to stay in the U.S. I mean, you're not wrong. Mass importing cheap labor has significantly harmed the market, but also the overselling of degrees for which there are not enough jobs to fill them.
Yep.
These two problems coexist at the same time. And also AI is another. Like, they're all problems. It's all happening at the same time.
Yep. I feel like AI is one of those things that like they keep investing money into, hoping that they're actually eventually gonna be profitable. But right now it's still not.
Okay, ready?
Yep, go. Is there any gold in here? Sorry, money. Okay, let's go. No, it's just gold. Let's keep going.
No, fuck.
Let's keep going. It's fine. Keep to the right here.
They are, in terms of the mass importing people for cheap labor, which is what we've been doing for many years now. I mean, like, this is nothing new. It's been happening in America for a long time. They keep... who the fuck knows what's gonna change in that regard, man? I just don't know. Are they gonna clamp down on it? Who fucking knows? They say they are, and then they're not. They say they are, then they're not. Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
Do you think we will live today to when the bubbles start bursting? Like, what bubbles do you mean?
Well, but there's a bunch of bubbles, to be fair. There is the whole, like, housing bubble. There is the AI bubble currently going on.
Housing market is very overdue for a crash. House prices
get the picture if you can. I don't know if you can get the picture. Probably not. Actually, I can get the picture myself, I think.
Yeah, it's too full.
Get some dollars in the meantime. Actually, I'm not sure if you need to do that. I think there's gold downstairs, actually, so long as the dollars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then I'll get it downstairs. Yeah, I think the AI bubble's kind of already beginning to reach critical mass. Like it's forever going to stick around, but the rate of its growth is going to plateau significantly. I believe.
Yes.
Down we go.
Hopefully we are still within time for the elite challenge. We'll see.
Oh, we're making good time. Let me in. Yeah, we're making good time.
Let's hope.
Hack.
My bag is full.
Graduated high school with an associate's degree and found work getting underpaid at an office job, just trying to get my work experience before going back to my bachelor's. That also helps too, yeah. I mean, getting work, because like, that goes back to what I said a moment ago. You can get your degree, but if you have zero work experience, then your chances of getting a job are subterranean, basically. Because they don't care.
3, 2, 1, go.
Because they don't care if you have a degree. If you don't have a fucking any experience, you're fucked. I'm probably, yeah, gonna buy a car with the payout from Kaio.
Is there nothing in there?
There's gold. I'm getting it.
I recommend the car to you if you want a car that's like fun to drive and has a good customization as well, but
Yeah.
and not too expensive, of course. But up to you. If there's any like specific car that you want, that's also fine, of course.
Okay. We'll take a look. Yeah, I heard that they were gonna do something about closing the H-1B pathway, but then they canceled it last minute. Yeah, shocker. Massive corporations wanting cheap labor is not gonna go away when they have that much power, unfortunately. Just how it works. Sucks. Fucking blows. You doing okay in there?
It's just a slow process usually.
You doing alright? Hey, how you doing?
I am. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
My name is Joan GTA.
Hey, how you doing?
I cannot see you. You know that, right?
What? No, I know. I'm just saying.
Right?
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, how you doing?
I do see your that stick of your weapon sticking into my face though.
I'll just like I'll just try to inconvenience you as much as possible.
Lovely. Okay, for you the bar overlay it doesn't care about your body being in the way.
Nope. Nice bell.
Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya?
How many times do you have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Peak e-dating.
What the
Peak
fuck? Why is it not
e-dating.
breaking?
Import third world, become third world. That's an entire can
Finally,
of worms.
Jesus Christ. That's
That's an entire can of worms that I probably should not get into on stream if I want people to not get angry. Wife OCRP.
Wife OCRP.
Wife OCRP. Yes. You OC with your wife OP? RC? Yes. I'm just fucking it up. Oh.
Go. Okay, I think we're still good, but let's
Oh yeah, we're making good time. We are.
Of course, we still don't know where the fucking entrance door is, but the button is.
Like people say, like I've had so many people say, like, oh my god, he'd be so good as like a political commentator. Yeah, I don't want to go fucking insane and lose my mind.
Yeah.
Also, I just don't know much about any of it, so it's like I don't want to.
Okay, load it in? Okay, let's go.
I mean, let's go. It just sounds like I see so many other people get into it for just like the money, or because they're insane, and these people lose their minds.
Get on that bike, by the way. We'll go with bikes this time.
Okay. Let's go. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Let's go.
Yeah, try to follow me. Don't fall
Ah!
don't fall off
Okay.
in the don't fall off in the bushes.
I will not.
I think I know pretty good.
You're too interesting to talk about politics. Yeah, your politics bore me. That's the mentality I have. I just don't care.
There is a ridge that you can kind of take here.
Oh god.
But try to like not go up into the
Oh god,
trees.
my frames are terrible because I'm streaming right now. Ah,
Oh, sorry.
it's okay.
Try to survive.
Oof. All right, we're good. Let's go. Hi.
Let's
What?
get off here. Oh,
I'm so
fuck.
sorry. I got my helmet on.
Go this way.
Are we doing this way? All right.
Oh, we got captured. Fuck.
Oh, do we get? Are we ousted? Let's go.
Yep.
Where's this
The
fucker?
guy's somewhere here, but... Oh, fuck, I need to reload.
I'm just going for the
Okay,
boat.
let's go.
Let's just go for the boat. Fuck it. I'm going.
Okay.
Get in the water. Go. Oh no, no, no. Fuck no, 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 no. These guys are gonna be. Get out of the water, you fuck! Okay.
Come on, come.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
It's good.
I always shoot the helicopter, even though it makes no difference.
Yeah. I think technically you can blow it up, but it's really hard, so it's just not worth the trouble
Yeah,
usually.
it's still fun to do it anyways. I just do it anyway.
just annoy them.
Ah, we took your shit for like the 20th time, bitch.
Yes. Hopefully you're gonna get some good money from this. Should be about 1.2 million, at least.
Yeah, I heard there was a streamer that got like really chewed out for not taking a stance on some political thing. I think it was Ice or something.
No, well, yeah, Ice, but it was
about Ice. What was her name?
Amiru?
Yeah, Emiru's her name. Yeah,
Emiru.
yeah. She got the people got so furious. It's like, why you didn't. Sorry, it was what's the word I'm looking for? You didn't parrot my opinion back at me. How hard is it to?
You didn't say the line.
How hard is it to just say the line? How hard is it to just say what I believe back at me?
You know what's funny, by the way? They actually tried to chew her out for like not having an opinion, and then the thing is that they didn't have their opinion. That's the difference,
Fucking
you know?
psychopath. Like, if you need a streamer to validate your political opinions, go outside more. That tells me that you are uncomfortable with what you believe in, and you need other people to validate it for you. That's how I interpret it. How hard is it to just agree with me? I see we made good time. We had a minute and a half.
Yeah, pretty good. You get some more money.
We had a minute and a half.
You got an extra.
No, and listen, and I take that chick stance too, man. Like, if you need a big streamer or just any streamer or YouTuber to like give you their opinions on some political thing, in which they otherwise never speak about these things, might be time to go outside.
Yes, fucking get off the internet, please.
Might be time to go outside. Might be time to get some fresh air.
And you got 1.6 million, not bad.
Yeah. Thank you for giving all the money to me.
That's all right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey. All right, so how about this? I'm gonna call in the car myself, and then if you like how it drives, you can buy it for you.
Sure. Give it a test drive.
Yes. It's one of my favorite cars to drive in this game, but
hell yeah.
it's not the easiest, but it's fun.
Yeah, the heists are okay. The heists are, and we did the not the heist, but we did the
Diamond Casino.
Yeah, the Diamond Casino one, and that one's fun. And also ooh, I like this car. Just on looks alone, I'm going to buy it.
You can go ahead and take it out for a drive.
You're not going to join me? All right, later.
Well, I ruined the driving experience because you actually are slower if there's more people sitting in the car.
Gary and Zesty are my favorite lesbians. I mean, technically we are in the most literal sense because we're both attracted to women, right? Is that how it works? That's how it works, right?
In a way.
We're both attracted to women, therefore we are lesbian, right?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. 52 through the car around corners. It's like to drift, but it's also like not that hard to get a hold of it once you start drifting.
I'm going down a single lane driveway here like a fool.
You probably want to go into the city on the right.
There we go. All right. I'm gonna take the next right as soon as possible. That is a dirt road. We don't want
You
that.
actually, for you from there, it's actually better to take the left. I think going into the countryside.
All right, let's go left then. I am destroying your car, but you know what? It's okay.
It's okay.
It's a little drifty. It's a little drifty. Are women gay?
Don't forget to use your brakes though.
I don't brake. We don't brake.
You don't brake.
We don't brake. Not in this game. No, sir. Not in this house.
No, we don't.
Not in this house. No, sir. Ooh, well. Yeah, the handling is a little loose. It wants to drift.
Yes. but it's once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty fun. In my opinion, anyway.
It's a pretty cool car. Again, I'll probably just buy it alone for the aesthetics.
Well, there is a different one. I need to check though.
Oop. Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches. We'll buff out those scratches. Yeah, and the casino heist is still buggy. We kept trying to rob the goddamn safe,
The only way to do
and
it
it would crash.
The only way to do it properly is that you need to like drop the fucking performance to like minimum if you want to be sure that it doesn't like fucking break in the middle.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy that you need to do that.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. Ooh. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I like this car. I think I'll buy it. Why not?
All right.
It's a cool car. Where do I buy it?
Well, you go up to the
Main thing is like, what's it called?
it's the Silvestra.
Is it the San Andreas Super Autos?
I think it's not. I think it's
Is it
the
legendary?
yeah. It's the legendary motorsport, and it's a 2-door car, and it's quite a ways down. It's
find
even in the middle. Yeah, two-door in the middle. It's kind of red, and it's $1 million.
Where are you? I would like to
All
buy
the
you.
way down, almost at the end. It's a
don't
very
wanna-
old car. It's from 2017.
Is it this one, the Annis Silvestra?
Yes.
Yes, we'll buy you. All right, get it in. We'll
There's a shit ton you can do to it, which is funny. You can make this pretty much however you want to make it to
I think
look.
I have room in. Do I have room in my auto shop? Oh no.
I don't think your auto shop doesn't have a garage, from what I remember.
Yeah, there we go.
No, sorry, the auto shop does, but the
Yeah, I put it in my garment factory. We're good. All right.
Yeah.
Car acquired. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna do some vehicle organization so I can go back to my my doohickey.
yeah, your auto
Yeah.
shop. I'll meet you there.
Yes, manage vehicles, vehicle organization, and we need to.
Your car hasn't arrived yet, though.
What?
Your car hasn't arrived yet, so you need to wait for it to actually arrive.
No, I know, but
Okay.
I'm gonna clear out a slot in my garage so
Okay.
I can actually put it there. And we're gonna move you to the garment factory. Yes. All right. So now there's an open slot. Now we can go, and now I'm gonna call something to drive.
I can take you there.
Are you sure? I was gonna
Actually,
call.
I'm a bit
I'm
far away,
calling a
actually.
car, baby. I'm gonna
Alright,
drive
car,
there.
car,
I'm gonna
car,
drive something I've not driven, I guess ever. Like
All the cars
say.
you want probably. Drive the. There is the.
I'm taking. You know what? I'm taking the Gooner Mobile.
Gooner mobile. What
I'm
is
taking the Gooner Mobile. Where's my baby?
this?
There's my
Where's the Gooner
baby.
Mobile?
There's my baby. There she is. Let's go. We're getting in the Gooner Mobile.
The fucking arena war car.
Ah, yes. Let's go. We're gonna cause some mayhem on our way to the auto shop, which is down here. I'm blind as a bat and never remember where it is. Holy fuck.
It's a blue house with a.
Oh
with a
wait, I think
branch on
I think it disappears when I'm inside of an arena car. Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna disband it because you're in my club now. You should be able
Oh,
to see it.
that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. I'm not the sharpest tool.
I'm not the sharpest tool either. I'm
There
a
we
very
go.
blunt tool, but hey, blunt tools do have their use as well.
I love this thing.
It's so weird.
I love this thing. It's my Thanos car is what it is.
We need to play more Arena War mode with the guys.
Yes, we do.
With the
We
boys.
do. I want to do more of those little wacky races things. Those are really fun.
Wacky races? The
Like
random races?
Yeah, the random races. Those are really fun.
Yeah, because you cannot blame your own skill as much as the actual car session that you get.
Yeah, and listen. I think I'm a reasonably competent driver in this game now. I think I'm reasonably
You
competent.
have gotten a lot better since you started, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not raw dog shit anymore.
You weren't last.
It's my
You were, like,
LeBron James, my LA Lakers mobile is what this is. Who's gonna win? Truck wins. Get the fuck out of my way.
Rock Queen.
It is the Honey Hive Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy, the video game. Also, for the record, before I start winding the stream down, Wednesday we will continue with Minecraft. That's the plan for Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
And then Saturday, I think it's time for another $1 equals 1 kill challenge for TF2. I think it's gone long enough where I'm allowed to do an... Oh my god, he's fucking gone! He's out of here! Holy shit!
You just fucking put
He's
somebody into the air.
fucking dead, dude! Oh my god!
Are you going the right way?
Yeah, of course I am.
No, I don't think you are.
Yes, what do you mean you don't think I am?
I think you selected the wrong
What?
location. You don't go to the LS car meet. You go to
I'm
your
not
auto shop,
I'm not
which
going
is-
to the LS car meet.
Can you pull up your map?
Dude, I'm going the right way.
No, that's not where you need to go. The
What?
it's on your it's completely to your left right now. Like it's a white house with a wrench icon on it.
Yeah, it's not there.
No.
Oh, it's here.
Open the map. It's where I'm at on the left.
See, I'm still going relatively the right way. It's okay.
No. That. I need to wait for the stream to catch up. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, yeah, okay, right. Yeah, there you go. I am there, so just go to me.
Oh god.
Oh, I see you on the map.
I'm coming.
It's incoming.
I'm coming and I'm bringing a whirlwind with me. You tell him I'm coming and hell's coming with me in the form of my LeBron James car. With a big old scoop in the front. Am I looking forward to the Bleach conclusion? No, because I already know what the conclusion is. I read the manga. And I hate the ending. I really do. So I'm not exactly looking forward to it being animated. It makes me very sad. It makes me very sad. Oh, hi. Oh! I don't want to crash into you. There we go. Just tap it in. Nice. Alright.
Let me in. Let me in.
Alright, let me return. Alright.
Okay, now you can call in the new car that you got.
Oh, right. I forgot I haven't moved it yet. Get outta
Go
here.
it in and you can enter it with the thing and then it should move it in.
Manage
automatically.
vehicles. Vehicle organization. Garment factory. Give me my...
No. Call it in with the mechanic and then just drive it into
Oh,
the
okay,
thing.
yeah,
and
and I can drive it into. I can drive it into. Of course, I can do that. But either way, what I got here? Why am I going to your car?
That's my car.
Why am I going to your car?
It's my car. Why are you going to my car, Zesty?
I
Jesus,
don't
that's
know.
my car.
It just gravitated me towards your car. I deserve that.
Get out of my car.
Honestly, I might steal your paint job. It's tempting. Or you know what?
No. Wait. There is plenty of good.
Let's
there is
let
plenty of
the
good
chat
jobs for this car.
customize this one.
Really? Okay.
I hate that it spawned all the way over here.
To be fair with you, it's gonna be dangerous if.
No, listen, not the performance upgrades, but the visual upgrades. I'm gonna let chat do it.
No, I mean like there is some visual upgrades that are like something else. Like holy crap.
I'm gonna let them do it.
Okay.
We haven't done this yet. We're gonna let the chat decide on some visual changes. All right, let's get in here.
Hot pink and lime. There you go already.
Nah. We're gonna hopefully they'll have a little bit more taste. Get the fuck out my way, dude. There we go.
You have to start with the liveries. There is a shit ton good ones.
Yes, let's have a look at liveries first. You guys have to pick. Let me back in. Ooh. Modify.
Yes. Red so it can
Alright,
be
well,
faster.
Okay, so armor first, armor upgrade. Brakes, brake upgrade. Alright, so let's do engine level 4. Any other things I need to get on here? Transmission, race transmission.
Transmission and turbo.
Yeah, and turbo. Yes. Okay. Alright, that's all the performance stuff. Let's look at liveries. What do we got?
Well, eventually you need a spoiler, but yes.
Basic stripe.
that's it, yeah.
The Silvestra. Clean. White stripe. Kind of boring. Anise. That's a nice racing livery. I like this one.
Simple.
Classic racing livery. I'm assuming that's the secondary color you can change.
No, it's green and then
No?
you change the orange basically.
Ew. No green.
What do you mean?
Oh,
the
I like
majority
this
of
one.
cars, this is what I use, but like in a negative. So like this has the black version and the white version, I believe.
Let's see. We have Olympian. That one's clean. Dilute them all. Ooh, I like the blue.
Yes.
That's the one
That's
you
the one I
have.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's a classic Mazda livery.
It's okay. What do y'all think? I'm thinking... I'm leaning towards this one. What do y'all think? I'm thinking this one.
You are delusional. Deludable.
Dilute them all. I think I'm leaning towards this one.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, I'm thinking this one. We'll do this one. All right. That's the
Are
livery.
you letting the chat customize it or?
Yeah, I think they agree. All right, let's go to the primary color. We're gonna do metallic. I'm gonna make the executive decision on that. All right, you guys pick the color. There's many colors. There are many colors to choose from. Make it make it cupcake yellow. Keep the orange. Orange and blue is nice, but
It looks fucking sick on this. To be fair.
what does yellow look like? Let's see.
If you choose,
It looks like a banana. Ah, it looks like a fucking banana.
if you choose gold instead, maybe.
Nah, it's kind of ugly.
Yeah, gray looks best, I think. But
Gray?
yeah, like try like a darker gray, like a middle gray.
I'm just gonna. Ooh, lime is pretty disgusting.
Tell me about it.
Let's see. The blues all kind of suck. Blue on
Darker
blue
blues
is
are-
not. Blue on blue is kind of not a good contrast. The browns. Lots of brown. Sienna brown's kind of clean, but not that great. Purple, cream, the cream, white. What are we thinking?
Try like a metallic gray or whatever.
I think
We
the
went past it.
chat's executive decision. Well, here's pink, by the way. Here's hot pink, and then there's Fister pink, salmon pink. But
Salmon
I think
pink is the least offensive, probably from the pinks.
I think the chat has chosen
What did you
yellow.
choose?
I think they've chosen yellow
Why this yellow though?
because it's the most banana yellow.
At least go for a dew yellow.
Dual yellow?
No, dew. There's a the dew yellow.
Oh
whatever
no,
you
the
call
dude,
it.
no, we got to go banana. All right, now let's see what the secondary color doesn't change anything on here, so we're not gonna do anything on that.
It will change later though,
True.
because you put on secondary parts.
All right, well let's do the bodybuilding next. Let's go up to the first thing we got here. And
There's
that's
so
the
many
bumpers.
things you can change.
Front bumpers. We have many bumper choices.
Shit ton of bumper choices.
Splitter.
So the way it works for this car is that you need some of the bumpers can like flow over to like the arches, so you need to like keep in mind that like some of these might be like disconnected because you need to like choose the matching arches for it, you know.
Yeah. I like the removed bumper. That's kind of clean. Capped indicators. It's kind of stale. Removed bumper with splitter. Primary bumper with splitter. With tow hooks. I don't know. I kind of like the removed bumper look. What do y'all think?
You can go with that.
I like the removed bumper. I'm kind of a fan of that. It's clean. I like the clean look of the removed bumper.
If somebody says capped remove bumper.
Oh, because we have like the little caps there in the front. That's like a little extra detail. All right, we'll do capped removed bumper. I do like that. All right, rear bumpers. So there's the capped removed. I also like that. Capped removed. It's pretty clean. Ooh, we got the primary in there. Ooh, yes, with the splash of yellow, maybe? Splash of yellow, gentlemen? I'm thinking the splash of yellow might be the winner here. Yeah, I'm thinking splash of yellow. Splash of yellow on there just to break it up a little bit. Looking clean. All right. Chassis will work here. We can get a roll cage, a luggage rack, cage and rack, lightweight louvers, primary louvers, race spec louvers, rack and louvers, rally spec with just everything.
Why would you that be rally spec?
Are we greedy? Are we greedy and we just get everything? Minion hair? Oh my god, alright. Fucking minion hair? Shut up. That's horrible. So you have the Louvre only? What do you think? Louvre only? I like the roll cage.
Louvre with a roll cage could work.
We're thinking race spec, rally spec.
Race spec is the
I'm
one I see the
seeing
most.
a mix. I'm seeing a couple of here. We could also do the primary for maximum banana. I think
Which one
race
is
is the race is the
spec is
black.
what's winning currently.
Yeah, I think race spec's the winner though. We'll do race spec. Exhaust. What do we got? Race exhaust. Big
Oh, it's gonna-
bore.
there's
Shakatan.
some-
Oh my fucking god, dude. Dual exhaust. Rally exhaust. I already know what they're going to pick.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I
that they're gonna
already
pick
know what Chad is going to pick because why wouldn't they choose this one?
that. Everybody's the
Yeah, well, if the chat wishes it, we'll do it. All right, fenders. Skinny fenders? Light, well, no, black sucks. Secondary skinny fenders. Ooh.
I told you can make it like connect to the front bumpers even if
Ooh,
you
that's
do it that way.
that's kind of clean. Ew. No. Ew. GT fenders?
That's what I have, the GT ones.
I don't know. I'm thinking
Cool, the wide body arches, yeah.
that or the secondary skinny fenders. These are ugly as shit. I think they're hideous. I'm thinking secondary skinny fenders. GT's pretty clean. Or primary.
If you choose the GT, you need to change the front bumper to have that like hole filled up in the front.
I'm thinking primary. I think other people agree with primary on this one. All right, the grill time. Chrome open grill, vented grill, chrome vented grill, full chrome grill, lightweight grill, chrome encased fog lights, primary grill. Hey, that's fucking slick. I like that. Chrome lights and intakes, grill with a spoiler, chrome intakes, blacked out intakes. Dude, this one, the fucking primary grill is fucking clean. Look at that. Holy shit.
That works with delivery because it gets on it as well, yeah.
That's fucking clean. I'm sorry. I'm making the executive decision on this one. I'm choosing the primary. Hood.
Well, that's most people's what they're saying anyway.
All right, what do we got? Carbon hood sucks. Vented hood. Ooh. Side vents. They don't look too bad.
Well, they got good options
Secondary.
here.
Unfortunately, the secondary removes the livery, and the exposed turbo kind of cuts into it too. I kind of like the side vents.
That's not bad.
What do you think?
The chat is saying side vented for the most part from what I can see.
Some vent, either the main vent or the side vent.
Side vent is winning currently.
I think side vent is the choice here. Lights, neon kit, neon layout. We're getting full. This is my executive decision, and we're
Need to get the
getting
banana.
we're getting full yellow golden shower. No, this is actually that kind of matches the yellow more so. So we're gonna get full banana undercarriage lights. We got the livery mirrors. Okay, we got the chrome mirrors. No mirrors. Classic chrome mirrors or lightweight. I kind of like the stock ones the most, honestly.
Let's see what the chat is saying.
Let's see what they like. We'll cycle through them again. Chrome mirrors,
Some
no
saying
mirrors.
lightweight, no
Lightweight's
mirrors,
not bad.
stock, no mirrors,
No
Lightweight
mirrors
is-
also
lightweight-
kind of looks cool, doesn't it?
no mirrors. Classic are cool.
No mirrors.
No mirrors, only losers look back.
No mirrors,
fair.
only losers look back. All right, I'm not that. Just on that one alone, we're doing it. License plate. It's just the colors, basically. I mean, that's kind of inconsequential.
You can choose blue and yellow.
I like the white. I think the white looks better.
All right.
All right, spoiler boys. Piece de resistance here.
There is gonna be some bad ones.
There's some big ass spoilers we can put on this thing. These are all small. Now we're getting bigger.
Bigger.
Ooh,
Bigger.
I love the primary race one's pretty fucking clean. The touring
Pretty
wing,
smaller.
the big wang. Big wang is the biggest one. I'm tied between Big Wang and the primary.
Everybody's saying the biggest.
Everyone's
bang.
saying the biggest. All right, we're doing the biggest. We're putting the Big Wang on here, baby. Yeah, Big Wang. And that's wheels, of course, wheels. All right, so wheel type. There's so many wheels, so I'm gonna pick the category. I'm gonna pick street, and we'll cycle through.
For this car, I think the tuner is actually better.
Oh, tuner. All right, tuner wheels.
Yeah, so it's more like appropriate, fitting.
All right. Personally, I'm a fan of clean. Ooh, I kind of like these, like these slicer ones.
People say Nebula looks cool.
El Quattro dubbed. Ooh, these are fucking slick. 5-star.
Dorito wheels,
Slideways.
Slicer.
Yeah, I kind of like these. I like the tri-point.
Slicer is what's getting the most votes currently.
Yeah, I think we'll go with the slicer, and then you know what we got to do with the color, right? You know what we got to do with the color.
Yellow, of course.
You know what we got to do with the color.
You know it's coming in with the color. We're going in with these nice yellow rims. Get the nice bright yellow on this tuner vehicle. There we go.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Check blue? Let's check blue, actually. We'll see what blue looks like, too. Is there a shade of blue? Oh, yeah, hey, the fluorescent's pretty close. All right, fluorescent or yellow?
Let's see what this chat says.
Blue's pretty good, isn't it? I think blue's better.
The chat is saying blue. Yellow, blue, blue. Fluorescent.
Yeah, I think the blue matches pretty fucking well. Yeah, I think we're going with the blue.
I think we're going with the blue wheels.
Windows, well, I mean, darker, and darkest, really. Darker, and
cover up all
darkest.
the interiors.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you could make each wheel a different color?
I mean, in Need for Speed you can.
Yeah, I'm thinking none. I think the dark windows look bad, yeah.
Brightest one, none. Yeah, most of them people say none.
Alright, there we go. There you go. There you are, chat. There's your car. She's a beauty.
We take it out now.
Take it out for a spin. Let's do it.
Yes. It's gonna be horrible, but hey, it's your choice.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this beast of a car. I always forget this is a fucking dead end. It makes me mad. Hell yeah, dude. The horn just changes the sound of the horn. I never use it, so I never bother customizing the horn. I kind of like the yellow. It looks good with the blue. That's just me. The blue and yellow is kind of a clean combination. IMO. Y'all made a pretty slick car, if I do say so myself. Gentlemen, you've made a nice car. Look at this beast.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed. It is it's the minion car.
I need to call in my one, and I'm gonna line it up to you, and you can make a.
We can have like a showcase
photo
here.
shoot. Yes.
You got hit by the fucking truck. Oh
yes.
My god! Here, I'll pull off to the side so I don't block traffic. Hello.
Hey.
Inch a little closer. There we go. A nice little
What can I do
showcase
now?
here.
Give me a second. So manage vehicles, remote control vehicles. No. Vehicle preferences.
Now kiss. All right, we can touch the tips here. We can touch tips. There you go. We're touching tips. Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
The cars now make out. I think that's a good place to end the stream, if I do say so myself.
Well, before we do it, I need to still do the advertisement.
Oh yes, do your advertisement.
So quickly gonna do that because I need to switch platforms for that. Give me a second.
Do your advertisement, boy.
As I mentioned before on the stream, we are gonna be doing some stuff on my server, but more importantly, it's what you're interested in is that with Zesty on the stream on Sunday, if things go well, we are gonna be doing an anime discussion. More so in general, not like a specific anime, of course. But what's important is that we need your opinion, your hot takes specifically, and you can submit it in my Discord server. And you can, of course, leave right after if you don't want to stay there. That's fine for me, but that's the easiest way to collect it for me. So let me see, where is my invite link? I need my invite link.
It's gonna be a
One
great
second.
time.
Yes, we'll have a radical time.
It'll be a great time.
Let me talk about, by the way,
chill time. And if we run out of hot takes, we can just ramble on about whatever. Like the Blue Archive story that I finally finished last night in the current event.
oh, you finally did it, nice. Okay, I
Finally,
think
it was
that-
actually really good.
Tell me, yeah, the news story was really good. The new RU story. Check if it works. Hopefully it works.
Yeah,
I
it seems like it's
updated the link.
working for me.
Okay, cool. We will do the Blue Archive tier list stream, but when you are over at me,
Yes.
that's probably one of the
Story tier list.
doesn't work for you.
Oh, you guys, you'll probably have to copy and paste it. Like the invite works.
Yeah, copy and paste it because you cannot just click on it. Sadly, do not support Discord. I mean, there's not much better platform that I can go to. Sadly.
Well, yeah, don't
Trust me.
support it by not giving them money. Is the best way to say don't support. The Discord link's invalid. Apparently, you have to make a new one.
I never bought a. Wait, it expired?
Yeah, make a new link.
Okay, I'm gonna make a new link. Give me a second. Sorry, 1 second.
Slightly taken aback that Blue Archive's got a good story, dude. It's got a fucking great story. There's a couple of stinkers mixed in with the main stories, but by and large, it's pretty fucking good.
Okay, try that link.
There
That
you
should
go.
work
Now it's working.
For 7 days or so.
That
That should
works.
work.
That's a valid link, I can tell, because it actually like hyperlinked in the chat.
Now you can see people joining. Okay, everybody can enter stuff in. There is the anime and Veep stuff, and there is the anime and Veep. What is it called? The hot takes channel. If you hover over the anime and Veep stuff, there is like the thread that you need to enter it. So here,
I've
enter
never
your
dabbled in
hot
Limbus
takes
Company.
here.
I may have to dabble in Limbus Company. I don't even know what it is. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is, but it's so funny that like TeamSpeak is constantly talking shit about Discord, and yet they've not improved their service to make it a viable competitor. It's like when they eventually do that, then I'll consider moving over to there.
Yes.
Another gacha game? Well, I'm a one gacha kind of guy because I only have so much time in my day. So I'm sticking with Blue Archive for the foreseeable future.
Yes. I actually had a inkling to try Zenless Zone Zero, but I'm not sure if I should. So yeah.
There's
I
a
don't
lot
have
of
time for
hot
anything.
characters, but it's not enough to get me to play the game.
Yeah, I mean, also it seems like the amount of characters that they add to the game has slowed down massively compared to like the initial ones. But I don't know if that's like just me not seeing it properly from inside. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can enjoy the hot characters without playing the game. So
exactly. To be fair, if they do have like fully animated 3D scenes for like relationship stories, I kind of dig those. But I don't know how the game works. So
Google.
you can Google and YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm
for
sure
sure.
have all of them. If you want.
that's what I wanted to do, is just fucking Google it or something. Yeah.
If you want to see these things. Anywho, that's a wrap on the stream, guys. Thank you all for hanging out today. I know it's a Monday stream, so things are kind of quiet and chill, which is the idea. I appreciate all of the lovely donations. Thank you all so much for your kindness and generosity. Once again, Wednesdays, Minecraft, Saturday, funny kill challenge stream where I subject myself to pure raw torture for Lord knows how many streams following that one, but it's going to be a good time.
Yes.
And yeah, video's underway. I'm plugging away at it. It's going to be done for March. That's my guarantee. It'll be done for March. And until then, I will see you next time. Take care and goodbye.